Alright guys, half the battle of fitness is basically nutrition, as you guys all know. I get lots and lots of questions from clients, people inquiring about nutrition, what should I do for dinner, what should I do for lunch, things like that. I'm going to show you guys a really good solid meal that you guys can prepare in basically minutes, more or less, just having your ingredients on hand. That's the main kicker. And just kind of going through the prep work and stuff like that to make a really delicious meal. I'm not using any salt here. I always try to avoid that as much as I can because I find you can get salt in other products that you just basically bring into the scenario. But you don't need salt to make or basically create flavor. And yeah, with that, you guys are gonna have a great meal, and you can show us what you found. Alright, we're ready to start prepping for our meal, but before we go ahead and do that, just a couple quick tips to help you guys along the way. Number one, having a really good sharp knife of good quality will make your prep work that much faster. Yeah, knife skills are going to come as you go, just take your time, but having a sharp knife will aid in good cuts and quickness throughout your whole prep. Other than that, you want to have a nice garbage or something like that you can toss stuff out in. So say if I were to prep up my onion, I want to throw the shell out, no problem, boom, cut it, throw it out, on to the next. I'm going to utilize my cutting board as much as I can. Probably get about 3 to 4 vegetables on here, that way saving a lot of time and energy, and just kind of keep going. Just cut, throw out the things I don't need, continue on cutting, going on from there. Besides that, yeah, just have some fun with your prep. Throw on some good tunes. If you need a glass of wine or even a glass of water or tea or something like that, have something regular available. Make this a fun process, guys. Just like fitness, you want to make it nice and fun. You really enjoy it, your meal's going to be that much better. Okay guys, so I just kind of clean up my onions a bit, took off the outer layer, and also my garlic so I can start chopping it. Just to show you guys just some prep, some technique, stuff like that. As I said, you're going to get more comfortable the more that you do this. Don't be afraid of your sharp knife. It's just a matter of having the right procedure and knowing how to handle your knife in this situation. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my onion here. I'm going to basically cut it into 4s, so straight down. Always want to watch your fingers, obviously. Okay, in this case I did 5, not a big deal. I'm going to go right to the edge. See how it's butted up right against my hand? I'm not sure if you guys can exactly see that, but just like this, down through. Nice, quick, even cuts. Okay, roll it over, continue your cut. Our red peppers can get a little tricky. Nice, easy way to do this. Cut off the top. Okay, go right for the bottom. Half it. Pull out your insides. Right into the garbage. Other one. Okay, go back to this guy. Just start chopping. Okay, at this stage we have all the things I want to put on my pan right now to start sweating down. I'm going to start off with the onions, then basically red peppers. They're going to go in together. I'm going to let them sweat for quite some time, get a lot of good flavor, robust flavor from there. And then I'm going to throw in the garlic, and I'm going to throw in jalapenos. Totally optional for you guys. I like a little spicy, good things for your metabolism, which is great. Besides that, if you're really in a quick jam here, you got to get out and eat real fast, you know, definitely have it a little bit higher. And just continue stir. As long as you're not burning anything, you're going to be good to go, and use oil and everything like that to keep everything nice and juiced up. And yeah, you'll get some good natural flavors from that. I'm going to let this go for about an hour and a half or about an hour to really get caramelized and get some really good flavor in there. But as I said, if you're in a rush, blast that heat up there, no problem. These guys will sweat down, they're actually going to get a lot smaller. And yeah, you guys are off to the races. So here we go. I'm going to grab a little oil. Pan's ready to go, nice and hot. Okay, oil in there. Okay, just turn it down just a bit, grab my stuff, toss it in. Okay, right over there. Awesome. I'm going to move my rubber band to where I think I should cut it. Take my knife, instead of snapping every single one, asparagus is done. Okay, so my yam's pretty much cleaned up here, and what I'm going to have you guys do is cut it in as equal chunks as you can. Just gonna do nice long slits and I'll basically cut it afterwards. I'm gonna show you guys probably about half of it first, just kind of make this go a little bit quicker, and then I'll show you guys the kind of consistency I'm looking for. So maybe about a couple centimeters. So again, watch those fingers. So it's kind of the consistency you're looking for, about the size of a fry or something like that. Definitely good. All you guys can do after that, just flip them over like so. Same type of deal on the way out. Watch here. You're gonna put all your fries right onto the tray. Okay. Pretty basic. From here, you can dress them however you want. You can do anything. I'm gonna keep it really, really easy. All I'm gonna do is grab a little bit of oil. In this case, grab a little bit of olive oil. Just kind of dose and cut lightly. Okay. What I'm going to do, mix it up with my fingers. Kind of coat them all. Pretty simple. Quick little wash. A little bit of pepper. And let's go with some fresh basil, why not? Sounds pretty good. A little bit of basil. Okay, once again, you can use your hands, mix them up. These guys are pretty much good to go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them in a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes, something like that. I'm gonna test them. You can always go back about 20 minutes in, do a quick flip. Depending on the consistency that you want, if you want it crisper, put them in for longer. I find 45 minutes to about an hour is pretty much ample for getting some good crispness, and they'll definitely be done at that point. And all you gotta do is throw them in the oven, let them bake off. As I said, you can turn them once or twice if you want. And that's it, yam fries. Basic, home edition, a lot better than the ones you'll actually get in the restaurants out there. Alright, so we're starting to form a lot of really good color or flavor in this case. And I'm just going to add the rest of this. So the garlic and the jalapenos are going to go in. I'm still going to continue to sweat. It's only been right about 20 minutes. So I'm going to let this go for another 40 minutes. Once again, I have time to do this. But yeah, I'm just going to add this in. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to take it. Okay, once again, hands are washed. Okay, same knife, same cutting board. Just going to cut off just the access right there. Okay, same thing with the other one. Just cut it off. Okay, now we're kind of working with pretty even parts here. Really, really easy. All I'm gonna have you guys do is slice it, probably about an inch and a half. Nice, good chunks. Nothing too big. Kind of keeping the same consistency as the vegetables that we kind of worked with, and you're good to go. All right, just like this. Take your time a little bit more with this. That would be pretty much ample. Really, really good size to kind of work with. Cook up really nice. Just kind of keep. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna add our chicken in here. As you can see, this has definitely cooked down a lot. Lots of really good flavor in there. It smells delicious. Turns almost sweet, caramelized. Really, really good flavor. Give you a better idea. Just gonna kind of bring this a little bit closer. If you guys can kind of see that. Yeah, it looks really good. Really cooked down a lot. You kind of barely even see the onions now, which is great. All I'm gonna have you guys do is we'll just put some stuff off to the side a bit. Have a little bit more room. Okay, we're going to turn up the heat a bit. Chicken is basically right on here. Let's just add it in. Alright, finally, last but not least, asparagus. Everything's been washed, dried, etc. We're ready to go. All I did was throw a little bit of basic pepper on there. You can doctor up after it's off the grill. So everything's finally complete. And yeah, here's your yam fries done right out of the oven. Your chicken and your asparagus. Let's plate this. So your end product, red pepper chicken with yam fries and grilled asparagus. Delicious, solid meal, good high protein, good solid carb, and obviously throwing some veggies in the mix. Gotta get those veggies in. Enjoy it guys, it's a great meal. So it didn't take very long to actually complete this meal. With proper prep work, really sharp knives, I was able to accomplish this in a very, very short amount of time. If I was really, really tough on time, I could probably get this done in about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, something like that. So you want to bank for there. A couple of more tips, obviously just wash as you go, make sure you're always washing your hands. I definitely did that after dealing with chicken and stuff like that. Besides that, just be creative. You can grab anything that's in your cupboard and make it into a delicious meal. And just buy the right foods at any grocery store to really help out your system, help out your health, help out your mind, and you're going to be a lot better set off. With that said, thanks for joining me on the first of this installment on kind of eating right. And yeah, bon appetit, guys.